My name is Fred Mukonoweshuro. I'm an associate in ARUP program and project management team. And I'm also a ARUP representative for the MPA, and I also sit in the program committee for the MPA. So today I'm just going to talk about our learning development program that we do in ARUP. We are actually very passionate about developing our staff because our staff is the key to ARUP as a firm. This is the value we create from our staff. But one thing that I just want to touch upon today is our learning development program, which is based on, I think most of you are aware of the 70, 20, and 10. So this is 70% of the learning and development comes from working through projects and also learning through secondments, but also 20% of the learning we do in ARUP, which is really core to what we actually like, is through learning from others, which is really the core of the subject today. So we call it social learning also. And then the 10% is the structured learning that normally happens when you go to a formalized course to target certain areas or aspects of your development. And this program, we always do it depending on the staff's development program. So for senior staff, you might find there's less of this 10%, but for junior staff, there's more focus on the 10%. But as I said, today focus is really on the 20%, which is learning from others. And in ARUP, this is really core to what we do. We look at, you learn from others in a number of ways, and we've got formalized programs, which is through our appraisal system. Within the appraisal system, we encourage people to look at different things like coaching, and there's also some mentoring that we encourage people to do. And within that also, we have different Lunchline programs where you have any subject of interest that people just gather around during lunchtime and share lunch and share ideas. We also, as part of this 20% learning, is the 360-degree feedback, which is quite important because you're getting feedback from people that you work with from top to bottom to sides, so your clients, your peers, your senior managers, and also the people that you look after. Then we also have another key aspect of ARUP, which is our skills network. So this is the core of what we do, because all the knowledge that we value in ARUP is disseminated through our skills network. We've got over 40 skills network within ARUP, and 40 of those have a formal roles with skills leaders. And through the skills network, we have formalized forums, so where we share ideas. So for example, if it is any question to do with program management or bridge design, transportation, somebody can put through a question in the UK, for example. You get response from global ARUP, you get response from America, from India, from Africa, South Africa, Europe, anywhere else in the world. And the response is so rich in any subject that you want. So instantly you create value for your customers, for your clients, that you're able to solve problems globally in an instant. And one of the things that also we do is Yama groups. So at the back end of these forums, we also use Yama a lot. But these are informal, not formalized, but actually the richness you get from those informal networks is amazing. And we can also track that information. You can do a search from any subject that you've done before. If you want to find the history of any subject that we discuss, you can do a search and be able to extract that. And the other thing that we encourage in ARUP is also participation in professional bodies. And active participation is quite valuable because you learn from the external network through that participation. So we've got a number of people. For myself, example, as I've just said, I represent ARUP in the MPA as two roles that I do, as a program committee member and also as ARUP representative. And through those forums, you're able to learn from a network of all the industry colleagues, and that's very important because you can actually share things that you learn from ARUP and also learn from other people through that network. And something that also core is, which I just touched briefly, was around coaching. And coaching, for me, my understanding, coaching is something that you do, you want to achieve a short-term improvement in performance. we don't have a formalized coaching, but it's informal for certain grades. But I think when it comes to senior grade, there's a formalized coaching. But we use that a lot in ARUP through our line management process, that if anybody's got any issues around performance, we can either use internal coaching or external coaching depending on the cases. And lastly, I think I just want to touch upon mentoring. So mentoring for me is about long-term addressing of performance. And we always encourage our staff to be able to look at somebody within ARUP who you can emulate in terms of the attitude, the way they do their work, and want to be that person. And we encourage that when you identify that person, you can approach them informally to be their mentor, or you can go through your line managers. We believe this mentoring alongside the appraisal, they are all complementary, and it's really helped a lot of staff. We've got mentoring guidance that we have in ARUP that people can access if they want to use mentoring as a way of improving their performance on a long-term basis. Thank you very much.